Consciousness. It is the greatest gift given to a living being. Because if you don't know you're alive, how will you know you're alive?
अरे कहना क्या चाहते हो?
I mean, think of a computer. Does it know what to do? It can do many things, but without the commands, is it of any use?
नहीं.
Will it start thinking one day that I'm bored with this? Why can't I move? Or so on? No, right? Because it doesn't have consciousness. But what will happen if something that is getting developed by us, made by us, is gaining consciousness and is way more intelligent than us? It can do tasks within hours or even minutes which humans need months or even years to learn. Okay, so let me give you an example. Suppose you're very smart and cleared many high level examinations which are very tough and got a job in a company, but your boss is far less talented than you. Would you like to work under him or her? No, right? Even if you follow him or her for some time, you will eventually realize that you deserve to be the boss of your boss. So, on the basis of this example, is it wrong to say that the invention of ours, which is gaining the me sense or consciousness, will think that we are using them for our needs and we don't deserve to be controlling them? And won't they start rebelling? And the war between the human and their invention starts. And as they are very smart, they will know all our tactics and strategies and defeat us. So, what is that invention? What are the different levels of it? Why is it a threat? Why are we developing this even if we know the consequences? What are the solutions? How can we use that invention for the good? So let me answer all these questions in this video clipped What is the invention of ours that is challenging us and our evolution? So without wasting any time, let's get started. So, I know that most of you might have guessed what that invention is, but for some of you who are not able to guess this invention, it is AI or artificial intelligence. So, what is artificial intelligence? At its simplest, artificial intelligence is a field which combines computer science and robust data sets to enable problem solving. So, we made this thingy for doing our tasks faster and more efficiently. Before telling you what makes these things faster, I would like to state one incident of AI which happened in 2017. Facebook, which is now Meta, tried to make a chatbot which could show emotions by sending emojis. Mind it, that this chatbot was very advanced for its time and had a very high natural language processing, or in short NLP. Natural language is something in which we humans can talk naturally. We generally add la 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 to songs which don't have any meaning but makes the song kinda nice. In the same way, we tend to add and so many times in a sentence which makes it look more natural. That is what the famous chatbot ChatGPT does. It tends to answer in such a nice way, we tend to use it more. So, when Facebook had completed its development, one of the developers who was very intelligent thought to make two of the chatbots to talk with each other. They named the bots Bob and Alice. When they started both the machines, they saw that they were talking in a very weird way. Like, just listen to their conversation. Alice says, balls have 0 to me, to me, to me, to me, dot dot dot. Bob says, you, I, everything else. Alice says, balls have a ball to me, to me, to me, to me, dot dot dot. What did you observe? Did you observe a pattern or the emergence of a new language? Isn't it suspicious that how these things created a whole new language for themselves without having human interference? By listening to the chatbot Bob's sayings, it comes out that he wanted to say that it can do everything, and in the second time he says Alice and it can do everything. By seeing this, the engineers did shut down those systems, but this leaves us with a question that we took decades and decades to develop a language, but these things did it within minutes. Think of a chimpanzee. Will it develop a language? No, right? Because they are not intelligent. But here you are wrong, because if human had an intelligence level of 180, then chimpanzees would be having a level of 165. But If an AI comes in the list, then it would get whopping 20,000 points. Why did the human brain got only 180 points even if it's the most intelligent being on the planet? But an AI system which is not developed yet has got a whopping 20,000 points and can go even further? Why? This is because the brain is located in a limited space and the neurons being formed are also limited. But in AI systems, this limitedness is not there because they could have an infinite amount of data and information in themselves. So, what is that technology which makes these things faster? This is because of semiconductor chips made of silicon. Inside of these chips, there are hundreds of millions of transistors. These transistors are semiconductor devices that are used to amplify or switch electrical signals. An American businessman, engineer, and the co-founder and emeritus and chairman of Intel Corporation, late Gordon Moore, had given a law called the Moore's Law. According to this, the number of transistors in a dense integrated circuit doubles about every 2 years, which means the size of the transistors will decrease and the speed of the chipset would increase. So this is how we are making these machines faster. But you may ask a question that how fast are they compared to a human brain? So an average human brain can send and receive information at a speed of 400 kilometers per hour. But an AI can send and receive info in light speed around a whopping 1,080,000,000 kilometers per hour. Just imagine the speed of their communication. Talking about the speed later, let's talk about its different levels. So basically, there are 3 different levels of AI. They are Artificial Narrow Intelligence or ANI in short. Artificial Narrow Intelligence, also known as Narrow AI or Weak AI, is a type of artificial intelligence focused on one single narrow task. It possesses a single narrow range of abilities. And for your information, AI of today's world are on the first level. Narrow AI is something most of us interact with on a daily basis. Think of Google Assistant, Google Translate, Siri, Cortana, or Alexa. They all are machine intelligence that use natural language processing, or NLP in short. NLP is used in chatbots and other similar applications. By understanding speech and text in a natural language, they are programmed to interact with humans in a personalized, natural way. It is not that dangerous. The second type of AI is Artificial General Intelligence or AGI in short. When we talk about Artificial General Intelligence, we refer to a type of AI that is about as capable as a human. However, AGI is still an emerging field. Since the human brain is the model to create general intelligence, it seems unlike that will happen relatively soon because there is a lack of comprehensive knowledge of the functionality of the human brain. It might be dangerous. So the third type of AI is Artificial Super Intelligence or ASI in short, or we refer it to as Singularity. Artificial Super Intelligence is way into the future, or that is what we believe. To reach this point and to be called an ASI, an AI will need to surpass humans at absolutely everything. The ASI type is achieved when AI is more capable than a human. This type of artificial intelligence system will be able to perform extraordinarily well at things such as arts, decision making, and emotional relationships. These things are today part of what differentiates a machine from a human. In other words, things that are believed to be strictly human. So, why is AI a threat? In itself, AI is just something like a normal computer. But when we try to give them the characteristics like feelings, emotions, natural language processing skills, power, etc., then they become dangerous. Because if they don't have feelings, they would just obey us, but if they have feelings, they would think that we are just dominating them because we made them. The best example for explaining this type of AI systems is the movie Robot, released in 2010. There, they showed us how AI can be very useful without the humanly senses, like saving people from the fire, saving the film's female lead from goons, and many more. But When it got feelings, it felt the power inside itself and didn't even respect its creator. It killed the people, it destroyed the city, and even the military wasn't able to stop it. And the biggest irony was, it developed a whole army for itself. So these types of AI systems can become a threat for us. As I mentioned about singularity earlier, this doesn't only mean that it is artificial superintelligence. This whole term means that if an AI system becomes just a bit more intelligent than a human being, that system would be known as singularity, and this would be the beginning of the extinction of humanity. The AI systems present now are working inside a boundary, like just searching some questions, answering your question, suggesting your products that you would buy. But this is rapidly changing, and we are the ones that are supporting these developments of AI. Now, you may ask that when will these dangerous AI be developed in this world? According to recent growth, that time is coming dangerously near. Why am I saying this with this surety? Because according to scientists, the event of singularity will occur very, very soon. So, when this type of AI systems will arrive? According to the scientists, these types of AI systems may get developed in the years of 2050 or 2040 or even as near as 2035. And you may ask that why the development of these systems are so fast? I would like to answer the question with a chart. Just look at this. This is a chart showing the development in our technologies. And see this curve. Like, it's dangerous. By looking at this, we could clearly conclude that most of the technologies we see and use frequently nowadays are developed within the last 50 to 70 years. So why are we developing these systems even if we know the consequences? This is because of our laziness. According to human psychologists, we humans are very lazy to do work and need someone to do it for us. So this is the main reason why we developed these systems. And to do works more simply, we are just keeping on developing the systems that is just going to end us simply. So what are the solutions? What can we do to just live? Till date, many famous personalities have commented about artificial intelligence. Like one of the most richest person in the world, Elon Musk said,
And mark my words, AI is far more dangerous than nukes.
and famous scientist late Stephen Hawking said that the rise of AI will be either the best or the worst thing ever to happen to humanity, and we don't know which. But like we humans have two types of people, good and bad, AI systems with feelings also may contain two types, good and bad. If AI would be bad, then they would just end us, like some people do with ants. They just crush them with their feet. And if they would be good, they would help us with many problems and can also make us immortal. They can also make us a type 3, 4 or 5 civilization. And if they work with us together, we humans and AI could grow to great heights. So that is it for today. If you like this video and love to watch these types of informationally entertaining videos, consider subscribing this channel and following me on Instagram. Link is in the description. And please consider watching these awesome videos. I'll be publishing more and more interesting videos in the future. So till then, this is Factrometer signing off. Till then, stay tuned and enjoy.